Hello. Welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I am going to show you how to generate an SSH key in order to establish a secure connection with your remote server like GitHub, Gitlab, or Bitbucket. Yeah. So the aim of this tutorial is to show you how to generate a SSH key in order to establish more secure connection. Yeah, here you have a definition of SSH key. An SSH key is a cryptographic key used for secure authentication and encryption. Secure authentication and encryption in various applications. Yeah, it is primarily used to establish a secure passwordless connection between client and between your client, your computer, and your remote server. Yeah, take note of this word, passwordless connection. Passwordless connection means uh, with this key you will no longer type and retype each time you want to connect to your remote server, your username and password. So the connection is going to be done automatically with your key that I'm going to show you how to generate and how to establish the connection. So these are some of the advantages of using an SSH key. Yeah, I'm going to read them. With the SSH key, you have more stronger security. SSH key use public key cryptography, which is much harder to crack than password. Yeah, it is more harder to crack because it's a key. So brute force attack on SSH key are nearly impossible compared to password-based authentication. You see, password private key remain on your local machine, making them more secure. Yeah, what you need to take note is that when you generate your key, there are two keys. You have the private key and you have also the public key. So the private key will remain on your computer, and the public key is the one that is going to be shared with the remote application or with the remote servers in order to establish the connection. So unless somebody have access to your computer, they cannot, unless they have access to your computer. If they don't have access to your computer, they cannot have your private key. So that's it. Passwordless authentication. Yeah, as I was telling you, you don't need to enter password every time you connect to your server. The connection is established using your public key, and it is useful for frequent login when you want to log in many times. Yeah. Protection against phishing. Yeah, password can be stolen through phishing attack, but SSH key don't rely on user enter credential. Even if an attacker tricks you, they can't use a private key unless they have access to your machine. Yeah, as I was telling you, unless they have access to your machine, they cannot they cannot use your they cannot use your key. Yeah, it is really secure. It is really secure because it's still on your machine. The private key is still on your machine. It is important to protect your private key on your local machine. Yeah, with a passphrase when creating the SSH key. Yeah, when creating the SSH key, they will the Miller will prompt you for a password to protect your private key. Yeah, to make it more secure on your local machine. Yeah, so now I'm going to show you the process. I'm going to show you, and you are going to follow together how to generate an SSH key and create a secure connection. So actually, the command to generate an SSH key, this is the command. In this command, you have SSH keygen. Actually, this SSH keygen is used to generate the key, and here the Moenchi is an option. It's an option of the command. in the one of the option is the algorithm. You can specify here the algorithm. Here the algorithm here is EG 2055 19. So you have also the RSA algorithm. So we are using this algorithm because it is more secure than the RSA algorithm. Yeah, so it is more recommended to use this one instead. So you can also specify the comment to your command. You can put either your email address. Yeah, you can put your email address. So I am going to run this command on my terminal. I am going to specify my email address. I'm going to run this command on my terminal. Let me connect on my Ubuntu. Yeah, I'm using Ubuntu machine. It's my virtual machine. It's a virtual machine. Yeah, virtual machine. So it is Ubuntu. So that's it. So I want to open my terminal. As my bad, sorry, I am not connected with the right user. Yeah, yeah, okay. Let me open my terminal. Okay. Yeah, clear. So I'm going to paste. Sorry, I want to copy the command. It's not copy. Copy, paste. So I'm going to put here, let's say, my email address. Yeah. So when I type enter, you see the terminal is going to prompt me a default, which is my home, the user directory, where it is going to store the SSH key. So in my user directory, as I am using Ubuntu, it is home, my username. It is going to store the key under this .ssh folder. Okay, it is going to create a .ssh folder. Inside this .ssh folder, it is going to store the key. So I can either accept this as the default directory. I recommend you to accept the default one, or I can provide my own directory. So to accept this one as a default directory, I can just type enter like this. When I type enter, it is going to prompt me for a passphrase, mean a password to secure my key. So I recommend, it is recommended to specify a password to protect the key. But me, I will not specify any password. I will just type enter. Yeah, oops, enter same password again. Yeah, it has generated the key. So to see the key, I can navigate in the .ssh folder. .ssh folder. Yeah, when I open the .ssh folder, you are going to see that I have two files. One which is the private and the other one which is the public. Yeah. So this private, as I was telling you, the private key will remain on your computer, and it is the public key that we are going to share with the other application. So that's it. So the next command is to generate the host name. Yeah, after creating the creation of those two files, you have to type the following command. This command will ensure your host server is added to your known host file here. This will prevent interactive confirmation prompt during SSH connection. So when you want to use SSH connection, it will not prompt you to enter the server, the remote server host name. So it's going to use by default this remote server that you are going to specify in this host non-host file. So when typing this command, it's going to create a file, a non-host file with the remote host name. So I'm going to execute this command in the .ssh folder. Uh, the host name, the server host name, target server host name. Let me check my target server host name is Gitlab. Using this one. Gitlab. Oops, I type enter. Voila, he has created the host. If I let SL, you see the non-host, the non-host file with the host name of the server. So now what we have to do now is to establish the connection between the local machine and the remote server. So we are going to copy the public key and add it on our remote server. I'm going to show you as shown here. So we are going back. I'm going to navigate this folder where there's my public key. Yeah, it is here. I want to show hidden file because it's a dot. The file start with dot. So hidden file, show hidden file dot ssh. So I'm going to open the public file, the public file. Open it, open it. Oops, I don't have LibreOffice 12. Open with another application. I don't want to open it with I don't have yeah, I don't have. I am going to, you can open the file and copy the public key. I'm going to do it through my terminal using the Vim editor. So because the Vim editor is already installed on Ubuntu here, so you can if you don't have Vim editor installed or another editor, you can copy directly in this file. So I'm going to open it using my Vim editor first. Oops, Vim editor, yeah. So this is it. You can open it manually and copy this key. I'm going to copy this key, copy, and yeah. So I go to my Git. Yes, GitLab. So when you navigate to your GitLab, usually you need to go to your profile. When you go to your profile, you will see SSH key. Click on it. You can say add a new key, for example. You give any name to your key. You can give any name here, a title to your key. Let us paste the key first. You paste the key here. A title to your key. You can give any title. Let's say secure connection. Secure connection. Authentication usage. Yeah, it is usage authentication and signing. Expiration date. Yeah, you remove it. You don't want you want to be the key to be to not have the expiration date, so I'm going to remove it. I think that's it, and you click on add key. It's going to add the key here. I have added my key to my remote server, so I have already established a secure connection with my remote server. You see, secure connection. This is the key. You see the expiration date, never. It's going never to be expire. Just now that I've created it, can open it, can close it. Yeah, that's the key. Now I am going to test the connection with let's say I'm going to do a little clone. I don't know. I want to do a little clone of one of my project. Yeah, let's say I want to clone maybe I want to clone this. Yeah, I want maybe to clone this. So when I open it, no, is that, sorry, I want to clone this. Yeah, let's say when I open it, I go to code. Yeah, on the code section you have clone with SSH, so you need to use this URL instead. You copy the URL, you open your terminal. Sorry, let me close this file. Oops, close this also. Sorry. Yeah, so I want to navigate to the directory where I want to clone the let me navigate to the directory where I want to clone it. Home JDAS. Let me show you. I want to clone it in this directory. I want to remove the hidden file in this directory. Talent. Yeah, I want to clone it here. Talent new version. Talent new version. Voila. So I'm going to paste my command here. In Gitlab, I press enter. You see the command. No such file directory. No such. I have an error. Say no such file or directory. Sorry, I need to do git clone. Git clone of, sorry, git clone and type enter. Yeah. Oops. So it is cloning the directory. Oops. If I list the content of the directory, I'm going to see he has cloned the. You see, during the clone, he has not prompted for username and password. You need to notice that he has not prompted for username and password of my remote server because I have established a secure connection with using the SSH key with my, as I show you, with my remote Git server. So that is why he has not prompted for username and password. You see, he has cloned my project here. This is it. He has cloned it. So thank you for listening, and thank you for your attention. If you have any question, you can ask in the chat. Goodbye.